Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Episode number the song's going kind of long, huh? No, I don't know. Episode number 780. We're doing it, right? We're another day. I keep looking at my door because I feel like my niece is gonna walk in. Not that I'm doing anything nefarious. She might need help with her homework, so I just figure I don't want her to think like, oh, the podcast is more important than her because it's not. I mean, I'm just trying to knock this recording out before she might come back here. But I don't know. That's the only reason why I'm always like looking at the door for shit like that. But yeah, no. Hey, it's elect. I don't know. Since after this recording, it's the day after the election, right? I'm sure we're still counting votes. Too big to rig. Whatever else you want to say. I don't hope you went out and vote. Wasted your time. I didn't go out to vote because I don't go anywhere. I don't leave my house. Nah, I go to well, you can mail ballots in, right? But I don't give a fuck. I go down like to the grocery store. I actually need to go tomorrow, which is today, and buy some more cheese. I think I'm out of cheese. I have mozzarella, but mozzarella is not really I'm more of a cheddar dude when I eat breakfast. Mozzarella is more like of a dinner cheese, I feel. Unless you're doing like an omelet, you could maybe do mozzarella on an omelet, maybe. But I'm more of a sharp cheddar or just regular cheddar, mild cheddar. Um, what else? I could do Colby Jack. I could. We have feta cheese there too, but again, that's more of like a dinner cheese. You know, I need a morning cheese. I'm more of a morning cheese person. That's what I am. That's a good way to put it, right? Morning cheese. Anyway, let's check out the news. There's a lot of random news here. North Korea fires multiple ballistic missiles toward the sea ahead of U.S. election. Yeah, North Korea just likes doing random acts of violence just to like. They remind me of like the dude that likes to like like shadow box. Like, oh, I'm tough, but I'm not gonna like do anything. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna train, but not really. I don't know. It's wacky the way they're acting, because of course they're trying to like, oh, we're still here, we're still a threat. But they're just there. Like I get it, they are threatening, right? North Korea, I do feel like they could be threatening. They do have like weapons of destruction. I don't know if they're mass destruction, but they do have weapons that can destroy things. You know, but I mean, they're just kind of there, I get it, like I guess he's waiting for Trump. They're gonna shoot like a fireworks thing and give him a nice fucking entrance like Cody Rhodes or something. Whoa, adrenaline in my soul. Take control. Oh, yeah, maybe they'll do that. I don't know. But North Korea is just being North Korea. They like doing shit like that. They like just firing weapons. My phone's going off. What the fuck is? Oh, my niece sending me memes. Sending me Dang is dead memes after Dang picked Trump as the president. But yeah, no, yeah, North Korea likes to do North Korea shit. Let's let them have their fun. So yeah, no big deal. Next year on the news, first satellite made of wood launched into space. Um, yeah, they sent a satellite into space that's made of wood. The satellite is named Sumitomo or Lignostat. The satellite is named after the Latin word for wood. Will soon be launched into orbit. It'll be orbit for 6 months, testing the potential feasibility of wood as a building material in space. With timber, a material we can produce by ourselves, we will be able to build houses, live, and work in space forever. That's interesting. Like, I don't know. Like, it's interesting, but then it's not, because it's like wood. Oh, what's the big deal? You know what I mean? Like, oh, you fucking my dick's hard. Oh, it's my wood. But like I saw that headline and I was like, whatever, it's a gimmick, wood in space, right? But then I thought, like, okay, you know what I mean? They want to see how it'll do in space and this and that. And that's kind of cool. Like I imagine because of the lack of moisture, or there is moisture, how is it in space? I just feel like wood would freeze up. That's why you need like metal, and then things like burn, reach, coming back in the atmosphere. And what do you know? Wood is flammable, or what's the other word? Inflammable. It's the same thing. They both catch fire, right? I mean, when you fucking play Mega Man, which is Rock Band in Japanese, that's a fun fact. When you play Mega Man, when you fight Woodman, you use Fireman's power, and it beats the shit out of him. Like, so I don't know. I think it's interesting, but I also think it could be easily like, well, that was a waste of $6 million in wood to figure out that, like, oh yeah, wood can't fucking handle space. I feel like someone would have already done it. Like George Washington or Abraham Lincoln would have fucking sent a wooden fucking spaceship into space. I don't know. I feel like it would have already been done, or like by like steampunk shit, like Tesla, like the actual Tesla or Einstein, like someone back when would have done it. They or Nostradamus. I don't fucking know. One of those old people, you know. Maybe they would have done it, right? See. Here on the news, man convicted in 9/11 style plot to kill Americans. A man accused of being a Somalian terror group operative has been convicted of a 9/11 style plot to kill Americans. So they're calling these 9/11 style plots. And let's see what he tried to do. The man's name is Cholo Abdi Abdullah, and he was convicted of conspiring to provide and providing material support to a foreign terrorist organization, conspiring to murder U.S. nationals, aircraft piracy, destroying aircraft, and transnational acts of terrorism. Yeah, I guess that checks all the boxes for 9/11, right? I guess. I don't know. Um 9/11, I was talking about this with my niece, like about 9/11, how I guess she went to go see like a memorial in Washington or something, like on a trip, and she was like, 9/11's kind of messed up, right? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty messed up. And she's like, do you think like it's messed up people like make fun of it all the time now? Like that no one really like cares a lot about it? And I'm like, yeah, yeah, but it's just like already passed so long in time that there are people that were like born after it and have no really idea that it existed. It's like a BC AD moment, you know what I mean? Like where, like I knew where I was when 9/11 happened, and I didn't even really care about it because I was like, New York, like I'm in Texas, who the fuck gives a fuck about New York? But it was a big deal. I look at it, and then you look at the conspiracies, and I'm even like, I know too much. Short, short change. 9/11 changed my life. Robert Pattinson, Pierce Brosnan, but um, run by fruiting. But yeah, I don't know. I agree that like 9/11 is kind of like joked about all the time now, and there was a point where we were united as a government, as a country when that happened. I mean, we hated Indians, and fucking Arabs or whatever, but we were united, and those were different times. And now I feel like you could have like another 9/11 or something equivalent or worse. I mean, look at all the school shootings that happened, and I don't think anything will unite us anymore. That we're too far gone and too separated from being unified anymore. As far as a state, we should just split it down the middle or split it sideways. I don't know which way to split it. Splitting it sideways would be better, I think, because I wouldn't mind having all the barbecue states, and then I mean, yeah, we'd have to fucking take Florida and some of California, but that's fine. I don't mind having some of that, and then not having to deal with like New York. That sauce is made in New York City. New York City. Anyway, lastly, here on the news, Minneapolis musician Tyka Nelson, Prince's sister and only full sibling, dies at 64. Yeah, she looks like Prince. She's covered in purple. Minneapolis musician Tyka Nelson, Prince's only full sibling, died Monday at North Memorial Health in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Her son, President Nelson, okay, the son's name is President, confirmed to the Associated Press. Cause of death was not immediately available. She was 64, and President Nelson said he doesn't expect to know, quote, for a couple of days. I didn't actually, I legit didn't know. I don't know a lot about Prince. I like Prince. I like some of his music. I love that he did the Batman soundtrack. I don't think enough people talk about that. Uh, fucking Bat Dance goes hard. But I don't know. Like I'm not really into Prince. I like a few of his songs, but I'm more. I always feel like you're either a Michael Jackson person or you're a Prince person, or you're either a Coca-Cola person, you're a Pepsi person, and Prince, I like some of his songs. I don't think I ever saw Purple Rain. I saw Moonwalker. I love fucking Moonwalker. I love Michael Jackson. Pretty much everything he does, like 90% of everything he does, besides the allegations of a child, whatever grooming. But I mean, rest in peace to his full sibling. I like that they have to say it's his full sibling because I guess he's had so many half siblings, and not by like half as in like cut in half, half as in like by blood, which not even blood cut in half. They're just, genetics, like you're related. That's how it works, right? That's how things work in science, because you can send wood to space now. That's where we're regressing to. Like, let's try sending wood into space. You're telling me no one's ever tried sending wood into space? Like from 1959 or 60 or whenever we faked the moon landing, and fucking Nirvana was like top of the charts. We never thought to send a block of wood into space, or a plank of wood, or a stick. At least take a stick into space, like I don't know, a nice stick. Like I know there were times where I would be walking home and I'd find a nice stick, and I would get home and I would leave it in my yard, and I would hope that that stick was out there when I came back outside either later on that day or tomorrow, because it was a nice stick. And it'd be like, man, this is a good stick. I'm not gonna take it inside with me, but I'm hoping it stays in my yard so I come out and like reuse that stick to like go around and like hit the fence or fucking do shit with it. Because it's just when you find a nice stick, you gotta like take it and like appreciate it. Like there's something about a nice stick of wood that men, I don't know, women can like confer, but men just like wood. And a nice stick is just like, I don't know, it makes you feel good when you find a good one, a nice stick of wood. But we're gonna end on that, guys. I really appreciate y'all listening. That's all funny, right? Thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's available anywhere podcast available. Just search That's All Funny. I have a podcast with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe, where we talk about wrestling. Just search That's All Kayfabe anywhere podcasts are available. You'll find it. Spotify, iTunes, anywhere, legit anywhere. Amazon Music, you can find it there. I do a show with the wonderful Mint Salad called Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad, where we talk about a movie we watched or a TV show, play a little game afterwards, and then we just mess around. It's I mean, not like, it's platonic. It's not like sexual. We just like talk shit, but Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad podcast show anywhere you find your podcasts. You can watch any of these shows on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@LorenzoAriola. You can check that out there, all the video versions of that. Check out the Patreon, help support the show. $5 a month gets you everything: early episodes, bonus episodes, deleted episodes, ad-free episodes. If you want to give, there's a donation there. I really appreciate it. Helps keep the lights on, helps keep the mics green. It helps keep my beard clean. It all works out. Believe me, a nice stick, not butter, a stick of wood, not a stick of butter. Thank you all for listening. Like, subscribe. Thank you, my Patreon members. Everyone, stay safe. Don't go vote. Stay safe.